Hi, friends. Today we have a viewer request. This was actually something I posted on Instagram not too long ago and did a quick video of how I remove these leashes using Photoshop. And someone was like, how on earth did you do that? So I thought I would just make you a quick video to show you how. So this is my unedited image right here. We're just going to start by removing these leashes and just go from there and see what happens. So I'm going to use the S key to select my clone stamp, which is right here. Going to use my bracket key, which is to the right of the P, just to make this a little bit bigger, and Control plus 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 to zoom in here. Some areas that I'm looking at that will be difficult is this line right here that touches the skin. So let's just start with the hardest part. I'm going to Alt click right here. Using my bracket key to the right of the P, I'm making this a little smaller, and I'm just very carefully just getting that right there. That's probably one of the toughest parts of this photo. I'm going to make this bigger with the bracket key and just fill that in a little bit. Same right here. I Alt clicked just right there, and I'm going to just brush right by the dog. I know that's a little jagged, but I'm okay with that because I'm just going to come back with another Alt click. There we go. So I got a little in the dog. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to show you a quick trick to go fix that. In fact, I'm going to make it a little more obvious. So say I do like that and you can see a boo-boo. I'm going to show you how to fix that too. But let's just take this out real quick. Control minus, minus, minus. Bracket keys again, and a lot of times before I crop, I do go ahead and do my photoshopping just in case, and not all of my photoshopping, but a lot of my cloning, just in case I need to use something that I'm going to crop out to help fill in the space. This probably will get cropped out. We'll just fix it because it's quick. Control minus, Alt click, brush, brush, brush. And let's go back and fix this one little spot. This is a cool little trick here. So I'm going to go to my history palette. If you don't have it here, you can go window, history, and find it there. And I'm going to select this history state before I started cloning at all. These are your history states right here. So now I've done that. I'm going to go over here and select my history brush. I'm going to verify that the opacity is at 100%, flow 100%. And I'm just going to go back in time on this photo and brush right along there where I accidentally got some clone on the dog. So that's better. That looks good. Do you see that? Let's fix that real quick. Honestly, I don't think it would really show in a printed product, but there we go. That's good. Very nice. I think everything's good. Let's do the same thing over here. We have a little bit more to do on this one because we have the leash sticking out, or the loop on the collar sticking out, but I'm just going to take that out really quick. Every time you see my cursor go from a circle to like the little target thing, I'm Alt and then clicking again to select a new area. So Alt click and do right here, and then Alt click, do right here. And I'm going to zoom in close, Alt click, and get that. And then I just need to maybe Alt click right there. Oops, go hit S. I hit the wrong key and made that little thing come up. Going to take that out. I mean, does this really matter? Probably not, but I'm still going to fix it anyways because you're sitting here watching and I want it to be perfect. Now, in my Instagram video, I did take this bow tie out and fixed it. What I did was I put this one over there so they would have matching bow ties. I'm not going to do that for this video. If you do want to see that, let me know and I'll show you how I did it. It's pretty cool. So that is good. Maybe fix that right there. I'm probably like, what is it? Splitting hairs. That's all good. Okay, control minus, minus, minus. I really like this. Things I would do just to improve the overall appearance. I would like to take some of this sparkly yellow and put it in behind them a little bit more, just so we have a little more brightness back there before we crop it. Like that's the pretty part, and they're sitting here in front of the less pretty part. Not less pretty, it's just less sparkly. I do like the sparkly background, so that's better. Instead of this being horizontal, I'm going to crop it vertical, bring it down. I'm going to straighten it based on that line right there. I don't like that little spot. Alt click. And then I just grab my level slider. And this has nothing to do with cloning or fixing the leash. This is just the rest of what I do to a photo. So I bring up my levels. I'm going to brush back in their, their little puppy bellies with like a 30% and a 50% brush. So there's my before, there's my after. And then I'm just going to throw a black vignette. And this is a 17% brush, 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 brush. This kind of just adds a nice vignette. It draws the eyes in towards the subject, tones down a little bit of the brightness that we don't need to make this a stunning portrait. There we go. And there's our before and our after. I just like that. F8. And we are all done. So that is how to remove leashes. Basically, it's just the clone stamp, and be careful of your edges and details, and that will get you there. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.